sometimes black people don't always support black people, and so we are back with another video. We are back with yet another food review video. Diasha is here, and as you guys can see by the title, I am here to tell you guys about my experience at both Melba's and Slyvia's. So let's jump right into the video. Alright y'all, so one of my subscribers, let me give you guys her name. I have the video right here. Her name is C. Allen Collin 72 at which is better in your opinion, Slyvia's or Melba's? I'm going in New York, and I let her know I'll do a video on it and it'll be up before she leaves for her trip. So here you go, girl. So I had the experience to, I've been lucky enough to be able to experience both Melba's and Slyvia's. So I'll start off with Slyvia's. I have done a full food review on my channel. I'll have it linked so you guys can click that. I went to Slyvia's twice. I went last year in dang, that was a long time ago. I went in 2019, and I went again in 2020. And when I went, I ordered catfish, mac and cheese, and I'm not sure if I got yams. Let me check. Yes. Yeah, so that's why I got catfish, yams, mac and cheese, and I got cornbread. And then when I went to Melba's, I got the exact same thing. So I decided to do the little verses between those two meals, since those are the two things that I got. So my experience at both was very pleasant. Both of them have their pros, and I wouldn't say they have cons, but some of them are stronger in some aspects than the other ones. So when I went to Slyvia's, the vibe in there was really good. They had live music, they had awesome servers. It was just a good time, and it was packed, and this was pre-pandemic. But when I went to Melba's, I went post-pandemic or during pandemic, because I went back in November. Now Melba's and Slyvia's on customer service, both of them are equal, because I had a great time at both of the establishments. And you guys know, if I have any issues at either, when I have issues when I do the dining with Diasha's, you guys know I have no issue letting you know what happened, how it happened, what I said and what I did, what the problem was with me or what the problem was with them. You guys know I'm openly honest, and I will tell you guys what happened. So for customer service, I had no issues with either. I had no standout problems. My food came out fresh and hot for both places. The customer service was top tier. And then for food, I would give, I had a different experience, because at Slyvia's, you guys know I went twice, and the first time I went, the food was really good. The food was good, but the second time I went, it was really good. But when I went to Melba's, the food was good, but I haven't been to Melba's a second time for a follow-up to see if they're consistent in their food taste. So I really did enjoy the food at Slyvia's, and I also did enjoy the food at Melba's. But so this is my issue. I know that they wanted to know, like, which one do I prefer, but I'm just gonna go down the list and give you guys my thoughts on each one, and then you guys can decide which one you prefer down in the comments, because to me, they're similar, but they're so different that it's hard to determine which one is better or which one is worse, whatever. So for the food, I really did enjoy the food at both places. Like, I did enjoy them. It was different because, like I told you guys, the mac and cheese at Melba's was really good. Like, it was up there with grandma's, and you know mac and cheese don't really get close to grandma's or mama's. So when I had the mac and cheese at Melba's, I was like, oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. But I also enjoyed the mac and cheese at Slyvia's, but it was a totally different vibe. Like, the one at Slyvia's was more of like a baked, like it reminded me of my grandma's, but the one at Melba's had a good flavor to it as well. So it just comes down to preference. Which one do you prefer? And I personally like both of them. And then for location, Slyvia's is more in the hustle bustle part of Harlem, and Melba's is more of a relaxed, like there's not much going on. It's kind of like the college side of Harlem. So I really do like the part of Harlem that Melba's is on, but I like it for having dinner, but I also like the hustle and bustle of Slyvia's as well. So you guys see where I'm going with this. Like, I know that some people could just say, yep, I prefer this one or I prefer that one, but for me, I really did enjoy my experience at both of them. Like, this is just my honest truth. And then for I did customer service, taste, they were kind of equal, because if I didn't like something at this place, I preferred it there, or the other way around. And then customer service, they were definitely equal. Portion size, they were definitely equal, because I told you guys I had a lot of leftovers at Slyvia's, and two people ate off the food at Melba's. So portion equal again. But what I can say they differ on is social media presence, because if you guys didn't know, I have a Instagram, and I post often on there. I usually post some of my experiences that I have on the YouTube channel at the restaurant, and I post some new fun things that the YouTube channel hasn't seen on the Instagram. And for every video that I post, if I go to a restaurant, I'm going to tag the restaurant, and I'm going to tag them so they know that I posted the video. So when I posted the video for Slyvia's, I didn't really get any feedback, which happens sometimes, and it's no problem. I'm not saying that it's an issue. They maybe just didn't see it. I mean, everybody's not going to see everything. You miss some things. But I didn't get any feedback from Slyvia's. It was just cool, like no repost, no anything. But when I posted Melba's reposted everything that I tagged them in, which was like a reel and a picture of the food, and they also reposted it on their page. So I think what they're differing in is like their social media presence, and y'all see that it does make a difference, because it's been all over my Instagram. Like, if you guys have seen it, it's been all over. So as far as my experience, I couldn't give it to one or the other, because I did enjoy both. But I can say that Melba's is definitely thriving on their social media presence. I also saw a few weeks ago that Melba herself was in Dubai, and that was very entertaining to watch, because if you guys didn't know, I did go to Dubai, and I was like, oh look, she living her best life. I like that. So I like seeing things like that as well. So if you've been to both restaurants, comment down below and let me know what are your thoughts on one or the other, because I wholeheartedly did enjoy both. And I did tell you guys that when I went to New York back in November, I called Slyvia's because I wanted to go again, and I was asking them like, can I get a reservation or something, but they were closed for construction. And when I told them that I was in the Harlem area and I was going to be in the Harlem area, they suggested I go to Melba's, and that to me said a lot about who they are. Ooh, y'all can be quiet. But to me, that said a lot about who they are and what they are as a business, because y'all know, well, if you don't know, sometimes black people don't always support black people, and I absolutely love to hear that when I called them, they suggested that I go to Melba's, which is another soul food restaurant. And to me, I thought that was a very thoughtful, because I'm sure they can get pinned against each other very often, and it's like, for what, there's enough room for everybody to win, which is why when I got that request to do this video, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. But I'm not going to pin the two against each other, because they are different in their own ways and they both have their strengths, like all of us in this world. So yeah, I liked both of them for different reasons, and I did enjoy my experience at both Melba's and Slyvia's. So I'm not gonna make this long. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what I should do next or where I should go. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye.